In the dazzling world of K-drama, where emotions run deep and love stories captivate millions, one question has been echoing louder than any plot twist in recent months. What is really going on between Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won? Ever since their unforgettable chemistry in Queen of Tears had fans swooning, the internet has been ablaze with rumors, speculations, and secret wishful thinking. But now, something has happened that no one saw coming. Kim Soo-hyun, usually reserved and private, has finally spoken out. And what he said? It's the kind of revelation that has fans across the globe gasping, crying, and completely losing their minds. Let's rewind for a moment. When Queen of Tears aired, the connection between Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won was so electrifying, so incredibly real, that fans could no longer separate fiction from reality. Whether it was their stolen glances, the intimate silences, or the way they seemed to hold each other just a little too long, everything screamed authenticity. Viewers began flooding online forums with theories. Were they just that good at acting? Or was something real blossoming behind the scenes? The two stars never confirmed anything. In fact, both agencies maintained a careful silence, and interviews danced around the subject with polished smiles and vague answers. But fans weren't buying it. The behind-the-scenes footage told another story. Moments of unscripted laughter, nervous touches, lingering eye contact. These were not just professional actors doing their job. Something was clearly different, and the fandom was eating it up. Things escalated when Kim Soo-hyun posted a photo on Instagram with a caption that simply read, "Unforgettable days." The photo, a candid of him and Kim Ji-won laughing together, seemingly unaware they were being photographed. Within minutes, the internet was on fire. Was this a soft launch of a real-life romance? Was he trying to tell us something without actually saying it? The speculation hit a fever pitch. Then came the first public event where they appeared together post-drama. They walked onto the stage as professionals, but the tension was undeniable. Every move was dissected by fans. Kim Ji-won smiled when Kim Soo-hyun accidentally brushed her hand. He looked at her when she wasn't looking, and when they locked eyes, time almost seemed to freeze. The media caught on quickly. Headlines began to whisper possibilities. K-drama love turns real. Queen of Tears couple fuel dating rumors with new appearance. But still, no confirmation. No denial. Only silence. Until now. In an unexpected twist that no one could have predicted, Kim Soo-hyun, during an intimate fan meeting, addressed the elephant in the room. A fan asked, innocently enough, "Was the chemistry between you and Kim Ji-won just acting?" The room fell dead silent. Every breath was held. Kim Soo-hyun chuckled nervously, glanced down at his lap, and then said the words that would explode across the internet in seconds. "There's only so much acting can do," he said, looking straight at the fan. "Some things you feel can't be faked." The room erupted. Some fans screamed, others cried, and many just sat in stunned silence. Kim Soo-hyun, ever careful, didn't elaborate. He didn't confirm or deny the dating rumors outright. But what he did say was enough to break the internet. Screenshots of his quote flooded social media. Clips from the event were replayed on loop. The hashtag #KimSoohyun and Kim Ji-won trended in multiple countries. Fans couldn't believe what they were hearing, and more importantly, what it might mean. For many, this was the confirmation they had been waiting for. Not in black and white words, but in the kind of subtle truth that speaks louder than any official statement ever could. After all, how many actors publicly admit that the emotions on screen were real? That some feelings during filming were too deep to be called just acting? Theories began multiplying. Fans speculated that Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won had kept their relationship under wraps to protect it from the relentless pressure of fame. Others believed that his cryptic confession was their way of preparing the public for a formal announcement. Either way, the anticipation reached an all-time high. And then, just when the dust began to settle, came the second reveal. During an exclusive interview on a top variety show, Kim Soo-hyun was asked about his ideal type. This is usually a question K-drama stars answer with generic traits: kind, understanding, loves family. But this time, Kim Soo-hyun did something different. He paused, thought for a long moment, then described someone who was strong yet gentle, graceful but quietly powerful. Someone who makes you laugh even when the world feels heavy. The host, clearly intrigued, asked teasingly, "That sounds an awful lot like Kim Ji-won, doesn't it?" Soo-hyun smiled, a full, unguarded, knowing smile, and said nothing. That silence was louder than 1,000 words. Fans immediately began connecting the dots. The timing, the language, the smile, and most importantly, the way he didn't deny it. That moment was enough to send the fandom into a complete frenzy. Edits of their romantic scenes played alongside his interview clips, fan-made videos with emotional music flooded YouTube, and speculative posts received millions of views within hours. But there's more. According to insiders, Kim Ji-won had seen the fan meeting clip and was deeply moved. One close friend allegedly told a reporter, "She's not the type to rush into the public eye with personal matters, but Soo-hyun's words definitely touched her. They've always had a special bond, and hearing him acknowledge it so openly meant a lot." Though unofficial, this insider comment added even more fuel to the growing fire of excitement. Behind the scenes, whispers of them spending more time together started surfacing. Staff members who worked with them reported that the pair remained in close contact after filming ended. Some even claimed to have seen them meeting privately, though always discreetly and away from the spotlight. Whether these rumors are true or not, fans have already made up their minds. This is the love story they've been waiting for. In a world where celebrity romances often end before they begin due to public scrutiny, the thought that Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won might be navigating this quietly, protectively, and sincerely is something fans find incredibly heartwarming. It's not just about the fantasy of two beloved stars coming together. It's about seeing something real, raw, and beautiful unfold in an industry often defined by masks and manufactured moments. Now the question on everyone's mind is simple. What's next? Will Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won finally make things official? Will they continue this soft, beautiful unveiling of their connection? Or will they return to silence, letting the fans write the rest of their love story in speculation and hope? Whatever happens, one thing is certain. Kim Soo-hyun's words have changed everything. By admitting that not everything was acting, by hinting that something real was behind the scenes, he has opened the door to a world of dreams for fans who believed in their chemistry from the very start. His silence for so long made every word more impactful. And now that the silence has been broken, the world is listening. Social media remains ablaze. Fans are writing letters, making art, creating videos, and sharing their own stories of how this potential love story has touched their lives. Some say it gives them hope. Others say it restored their belief in genuine connection. And many simply say, "Thank you, Kim Soo-hyun, for being honest." As this chapter unfolds, one thing is undeniable. What began as a fictional romance on screen has now become one of the most talked about love stories in K-drama history. Whether it blossoms in the public eye or remains a cherished private bond between two souls, the world is watching, waiting, and hoping. And in the hearts of millions, the story of Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won continues. Full of mystery, tenderness, and the kind of magic that only the rarest of connections can create. Stay tuned, because this is far from over.